Hey everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and You Off-Grid Project. Just an interesting thing to note here. You know they say how the grass is always greener over the septic tank. Well, I've learned the grass is always greener under the chicken poop. Notice the difference in color if I just move this camera slowly around. There's some very thick and dark colored patches of grass here in the very sparse areas. The lawn is not very healthy overall, you can see, but where I've had chickens, look at how dense and thick and green that is. Look at that. Unfortunately it's all weeds. It's no grass, but look at how dense that is right there. I hope the camera does it justice, because you can see where the chickens were. If I back up, you can see that patch. That's where I was moving the chickens before, from one place to another, and all the way around is dry nothingness. It's just toast. And here's a thicker, dense patch. It's actually greener. It literally is greener. As they say, the grass is always greener. It truly is greener. There's no other word for it. And here's a not as old patch where it's starting to grow. Now here's where I've been putting them along. You can see along the row here, out to where they are. So this here is going to start getting thicker, and then it'll, as it works into the soil and it rains, it'll start growing out this way. But you can see clearly where the birds have been. Over here, I had the birds over here for a while. Up here where the camper is at this time, you can see a thicker, greener patch of grass. And then out back, over here just in front of the herb bed, it's a little bit sparse there yet. Doesn't get as much sun, I figure, but anyway, there's a little bit darker green here. But then we go up to where the laundry line is. I'm trying not to show our privates, but I don't know if you can see from this angle. I might have to come back another time. You can't see it as well from this angle, but down from the distance, it's getting really green here, and it's going to start getting thicker here because there's chicken poop all through here. And then let's go under the clothesline and around, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a greener patch where I started them out. It's just a little bit more weeds and a little bit more green, literally just more green. Wherever I put the birds is more green, and here you can see there's nothing growing in the area, and then you come into here and there's just more vegetation. So the grass is greener where the chickens have been. It's pretty neat to see. Here it's starting to grow greener and thicker. Yeah, you can see a serious difference. The chickens are improving the soil. We'll see it from a distance again. Here's a patch, and then there is really thick where I was moving them every day, a little bit at a time. Very, very good fertilizer, which has me thinking now about the value of putting the chicken compost from the chicken coop directly in my corn beds, my cornfield, when I get planting the corn in the soil. Because this is not burning the plants. Like some people say you can't use fresh chicken manure because it can burn the plants, but they didn't tell the plants this in my yard. This is healthy, really thick and healthy. I'm seriously considering starting to dump that stuff right on the garden. But looking good. So the grass is always greener.